Hey Scorpio, thanks so much for joining me. It's Girl Sin. We're on to a new week. Sorry I'm late. I know. Better late than never. Happy Memorial Day, peeps. So this is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What else? If you have Pisces in your chart, please make sure to check out their video. They're getting the extended reading this week. They blew out everybody out of the water. Alright, let's get into it. Got a couple decks out. How is the energy of Scorpio currently? Energy of Scorpio in their relationship. What's going on? Okay. Healer of Ages. You're trying to either heal yourself or you're trying to heal the relationship. You know, I feel that you've been in a relationship for quite some time. This is nothing new. Or you might be a person that is a healer. And you're trying to fix certain things just like you have helped others. A lot of passion, a lot of fire. Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sag. You're trying to be smart about the way that you do things. Opening up your third chakra. Using your brain, definitely. How is the person that they're thinking of doing, screwing, whatever the case? They're taking some type of action towards maybe leaving the negativity behind and pursuing something much more positive, whether that be in a relationship or not. We will clarify all the cards. What's the energy of the relationship, please? Your person may be fast. Your person may be full of energy. Did I see a card? I thought I did. Whatever. The energy of the relationship, please. See it? Oh, wow. Why? Are we saying things to each other that we don't need to say? You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Aries, Leo, Sag. Like I said before. There has been some words between you and your person. There's some hostility, some manipulation, something that's not sitting right within the relationship. What is the outside influences, if any? What's going on outside the relationship? If somebody's messing around, doing what the hell they're doing. Let me see. Outside influences. Someone feels tied down because of something. Alright, there's some type of restriction. Maybe they feel embarrassed. You know, there's some abuse for some of you. There's a lack of freedom, trapped. Somebody is limited from doing something. Advice here is clean up what's going on with you financially, with you or with them. There are some financial constraints here, meaning that something is going on when it comes to your job, your money, your finances. So the advice is to look at that as a whole, either cleaning it up or letting go, whatever the case may be. What is the outcome? Someone's in their feelings. Man holding a heart here. Where are they? Alright, here we go. These are the Oracle Vision cards, which I absolutely love. I love, love, love. Why is the Healer of Ages here for Scorpio? Too much. Too much is too much, people. Healer of Ages for Scorpio. Perception. Alright, so you're trying to come into unison. You're trying to look at things at both scales, right? Both sides of the spectrum. You're trying to gain clarity. You want to look at things from a different point of view. Like you almost putting yourself in someone else's shoes. Where is the action card here? They're bearing, oh wow, this has happened twice already. 17, 17, both cards, so that's a 6, if you guys want to look up what that is. But what I have here is that they are balancing things and they're trying to take action towards balancing things. They're trying to be yin and yang, trying to have that. They're trying to take action towards wanting to be balanced with something, wanting to be balanced with you, being on the same page of things. I feel that you are trying to do the same thing, where you're trying to understand the point of view of things, but you also are very, like you're cabeza dura, like hard-headed sometimes. That's what I keep like hearing, seeing, whatever the case may be. I feel that sometimes you may stick to whatever you're trying to, it is what it is. It's my way or the highway. But now you're trying to gain a different point of view on things. And you're opening yourself up to that. Why is the hostility here in reference to the energy of the relationship? I think this also came out for Taurus. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, as far as the energy. There's hostilities on how to put things back together and trying to cross a bridge on a situation. How can we come together and, you know, put the pieces together? Some of you have hostilities because you're jumping to conclusions. You're thinking something that's actually not. Why is the all tied up here for the outside influences? Someone's stuck in their own beliefs. Someone's stuck in their own stance. Someone believes what they believe. And it could be your energy that it's your way or the highway. This is how it's supposed to do. We don't always know things. It could be you or your person. Don't get offended. So we feel that we know the right course of action when it comes to certain things, but sometimes we're not always right. And therefore taking a step back and looking at things and as a whole and putting yourself in someone's shoes and understanding their situation is gonna bring us to you know, something where we can finally come into the same point of view and look at the relationship as a whole. I'm losing myself here. Alright. Why is the advice financial constraints? What does that have to do with anything? Alright. You have to be dedicated towards some type of goal that you're trying to achieve in reference to some type of job, some type of financial matter. You have to be dedicated. Alright. A lot of dedication. There's a process that you're going to have to go through. There's a goal that you're trying to attain, and it could definitely be on your person's part where they're trying to take action towards something that they want, so that we can finally feel as though we're trying to gain some balance within our life. You guys need to put, the hostility is trying to come at the same, crossing this bridge of being on the same page. You guys, I feel that you're off kilter and things are not really balanced at this point. But you guys are working towards it. There's more than one way to look at things. More than one way to do things. Outcome, please. Outcome. At the end of the day, I see some more of a male energy that's holding back something from you. From either you are holding something back or your person is holding back from saying something. There's an element of secrecy or confidentiality when it comes to the situation. And somebody's going to be holding back from actually delivering the message. And they're probably going to stay to themselves. More of a male energy because I have a man here holding a heart, so it's more of a male energy that's going to be holding back from saying something or just like keeping it to themselves. That's what I see as far as the end. Romance angels, what do we have for Scorpio? Sun, moon, rising, Venus. There's a separation. You could either be separated right now or in the future there's going to be some time apart. some time. Separation could be distance. Separation can be just calling it quits on the relationship. But there is some type of distance, all right? And time apart is on the horizon, so it is what it is. You know, we have to accept certain things. It could be a jump, a hop, and a skip. We have to maybe take some time to look at things as a whole. Someone feels tied down to their beliefs, their faith system. There's a separation, but it says to express your love. You know, do everything in the highest energy of love, because that's what makes the world go around. That's what makes, we all like our solitude at some point in time, but we also need that connection. Oh wow. From separation to expressing your love to engagement to ascending, that time apart is going to be very healing for the relationship. It's going to be so healing that we're going to come back together and we're finally going to ascend to a different level of commitment. A level of commitment that, you know, it wasn't there before. But there is some separation here with the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is being in solitude, standing alone. All right. This is a time to heal. A time to heal and be prepared for what is going on. Yep, your emotions are all over the place with the Queen of Cups being here. We need to heal, become nurturing, take care of ourselves. Self-love is very apparent here. Yeah. Aw. Definitely a breakup. Alone, secrecy, all tied up. They're still thinking about something and they have faith that things might get back together, but there is definitely a breakup here with the separation, the Two of Cups being in reverse, the Five of Swords. So focus on your money, focus on your goals and being dedicated towards that. All right. Your partner is trying to get balance and composure when it comes to themselves. You are gaining a different perspective on things and trying to heal yourself. This is a time for healing. So if you are separated from your person, okay, I think there is going to be a point where you guys are going to come back together. But if you focus on yourself and focus on what you're trying to achieve and your goals and your dedicated process, then, you know, it'll come back when it comes back, if it comes back. It is what it is, you know. You need to find yourself. You need to find your healing. You need to go through a period of self-worth, self-care, and all that. And I think it's a beautiful, beautiful energy. But it is what it is, you know. We have to accept things for what they are and move forward. Scorpio, guess what? I love you. It is what it is. Don't be mad. We'll talk next week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Drop me a line down below and we'll talk.